What is your favorite season?
Awards.
Hi. I love award shows. They bring me so much joy. They're completely ridiculous. They're messy. They're a great time. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't like award shows. I love all that shit. In 2 weeks, in less than 2 weeks, it's the Grammys. There are 8 albums nominated for Album of the Year, the most prestigious one that everyone wants to win. And every single year, everyone throws a huge fit. Everyone gets really upset. Everyone gets really, really, really into it. I don't think I've ever listened to all 8 albums nominated. This year, instead of sitting around and bitching and moaning when the album that I think should win doesn't win, I'm actually gonna try and listen to all 8 of the Grammy nominated albums for Album of the Year. I know, very big commitment. 8 albums, that's 6 hours of paying attention. That's like doing a homework, an essay. That's the amount of commitment this requires. And I don't do it every year. This year I'm gonna do it. Sorry, my cat is in the way. Don't touch that. Okay. Do you wanna come say hi? Do you want to come say hi to me or hi to the camera? No. I have only listened to 3 of the 8 albums. Sabrina Carpenter's album, Lady Gaga's album, Justin Bieber's album. All the pop ones, really. So there are 5 albums that I don't know about. I'm still going to listen to the other 3. I'm going to re-listen to them because maybe my opinions will change. I don't know. I was a little confused when some of them got nominated for Album of the Year.
Ben Affleck, Argo.
I don't think I know how the Grammys work. I don't know how you get it. I don't even know where you submit it to. The Grammy Museum is on the same block as the Crypto.com Arena. I went into this being like, oh my God, the Grammy Museum, so easy. I'm from New York. Museums are walk right in, walk right out. Absolutely not. It's pretty small. The parking is ass. It was a 90-minute line. I had a lot of time to kill. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna bang out a couple of these albums. I can get maybe 2 of these done.
Look who I'm talking to. It's Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter's album. I love a horny album. I love a horny, sad, depressed album. The girls, they need to be horny and depressed more often. This album is so much fun. I don't know what people were listening to. I saw so many varying opinions, even from people that I knew, of people that really, really did not like this album.
Oh, it sounds the same as Short and Sweet. It's just the bonus tracks.
Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, okay?
I'm confused. Did you guys like Short and Sweet? I liked Short and Sweet. If we're gonna talk about the trilogy of Sabrina Carpenter albums, as an adult, Emails I Can't Send, I almost said Man-Child. What's the album called? It's not Man-Child. Man's Best Friend. It's called Man's Best Friend. Hate that. I think that the title is probably the weakest part of the album. I don't know what you guys were listening to. I had fun through and through. Love when she's horny. Love when she's crying. Highlight Nobody's Son. The best song on the album. To me, it's my opinion. Sabrina Carpenter's album is fun. You guys just hate fun.
No one's fun anymore. Whatever happened to fun?
How do I explain it?
Lady Gaga's album, Mayhem, was the first album I listened to on release. I listened to it the day it came out. I remember Disease came out and everyone was really upset. I don't know why everyone hates lead singles nowadays. Everyone hates the lead single, and then the second one comes out and everyone was like, finally, this is what we wanted. No, you didn't. You didn't know this was coming out. I liked Disease. Is it the opening track for me? No. Is it my favorite on Mayhem? No. That's Perfect Celebrity. I really, really liked Mayhem. It's kind of obscene. She hasn't won an album of the year yet. I feel like the competition's always been very, very intense. I'm really happy that I liked this one. For some reason, I don't know. I don't think Chromatica was there for me in my time of need. I didn't need it at the time. Upon release, I was not f***ing with her. But now, I love Chromatica. But Mayhem was just such a great, I don't want to say return to form, because if you re-listen to Chromatica, it's not like the form was very fucking far away. But I really liked Mayhem. I thought it was so much fun. I keep saying fun. I'm not a music critic. I don't know anything about music. You want me to talk about the technicalities of music? You want me to talk about the production, the engineering? I don't know anything about that. I have no clue. I'm going purely off me, myself, and I vibes. I hope you guys do too. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some fucking expert. I'm not. But yeah, Lady Gaga's album was really good. I think it's deserving of the nomination. Then I'm in the museum. It's actually like really interesting. They had a studio where you could go in and you could sing or rap or do any of that stuff. You would be introduced by her, the artist. She would introduce you to like this table of all this crap. I picked a Mariah Carey song. There are only 4 options. Bitty Bitty Bom Bop. Selena has an exhibit there right now. Mariah Carey, and then 2 songs that I didn't give a shit about. So I picked Mariah Carey song. I think it was Always Be My Baby. I'm not gonna curse you with the footage of that. I've never seen a Grammy. I've never seen one with my own eyes. I got to see it behind glass. They had a bunch of outfits from different artists that won album of the year, like Taylor Swift won for Midnights. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I love Black Gloves. It's beautiful. They had Sabrina Carpenter's outfits from last year's Grammys when she performed, and I think they had her red carpet outfit. They also had these like blue heels that I don't remember seeing, but I guess they were significant. But yeah, I got to see that. I got to see Chappell Roan. There were a couple of other people. I'm like completely blanking on it now. Where's my iPad? Let me look it up. Where's my iPad? Did you hear my knees crack?
Dad, I'm a husband. You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Justin Bieber's album was the second album I listened to upon release. It's called Swag. I don't really know what to say about Swag. No. It's not that I didn't like it. What happened was I listened to Swag for the first time while I was violently ill. I was so nauseous. I was so sick. I like wasn't enjoying myself. All my cousins were in our group chat. Oh my god, Justin Bieber's album's so good. And I was like, oh my god, I want to love Justin Bieber's album. I want to have a good time. Then I listened to it and it made me so nauseous. I listened to it with headphones in. I should have worn my headphones in this video actually. That would have looked really cute. I really did want to like Justin Bieber's album. I think it must have been something with my body. When I started to do this, I was like, well, I have to give it another shot. There's no way I'm not gonna like it. I'm not ill. And then I listened to it. I got nauseous again. One time when I was younger, I ate a bunch of Swedish fish because I loved Swedish fish. And I ate a ton of it. And then I woke up in the middle of the night and I threw them all up. And now I like can't eat Swedish fish without remembering that. And I think that is the Swag album for me. If someone can tell me like the nuances of it and what people really like about it, I will happily re-listen. Even after that, I've listened to this album through and through 3 times. I don't like it. It's not for me. It's not for me. And that's okay. And that's okay. But if someone wants to tell me like how it like could potentially be for me, I would really appreciate it. My favorite song? Let me see. Who texted me? Who texted me during that? What's for dinner? I don't know. Oh, I put 405. Actually, like 405 was fine. I liked it. I marked it.
Red Hot Lover.
Oh, I like that one. Put that one in the basket. Let me see. Down by 1. Kendrick Lamar goes from Vito. Look.
Kendrick Lamar's was incredible. Incredible album. Fantastic album. Phenomenal. I don't actually think I've ever listened to a Kendrick Lamar album before having to listen to this one. And that to me is a crime. I should be egged on the street. I should be publicly shamed. I knew that Kendrick Lamar was like the man. He knows how to make a fucking song. I never got around to like actually fully listening to a Kendrick Lamar album. And I think I have to do that now. I think I'm gonna start with To Pimp a Butterfly. I really liked this album. I have been playing it in the car, in the shower. I don't know what is going on. I really liked it. It brought me to like a place, because I'm gonna bring up that I'm a New Yorker again. It brought me to a place where I felt like back home in New York. And this album came out this year. Or no, 2 years ago. This album came out in 2024. Why do I feel like I'm in New York right now? I'm not. Clearly from the video, I'm in LA. Did you know Kendrick has 22 Grammys? Like not just nominations.
Another one, thank you.
And he's been nominated for Album of the Year 5 times. I guess this is the 5th time, but 4 times before that and didn't win any of them. That's crazy. Lady Gaga also has that, where she was also nominated 5 times for 5 different Album of the Years, and this one is her 5th. I think I mentioned that I can understand that because the competition was so stiff, but oh my god, you're telling me Kendrick Lamar is like, I'm just gonna release an album. The year I release an album, I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. There's no way I'm winning absolutely anything. No way. Favorite song on the album, Reincarnated. I will stand by that this song was my song of the year. It's gonna be a hard one to beat. It might be on my Spotify Wrapped. I thought that Not Like Us was on this album, and I was really confused why it wasn't. That was just like a diss track. He just like hates Drake that much. I think that's really funny. And then it won like a bunch of awards. It won like all the big awards last year. And he was just like, yeah, that guy sucks. He's so real. He's so funny for that. That was... So in the 1950s, the Hollywood Walk of Fame wanted to like give a bunch of people stars on, you know, like the strip, but there simply was not enough room. They were like, okay, we already have the Oscars, which have been going on for 30 years at this point, and we already have the Emmys, which I think were going on for like 10. So they're like, why don't we just make an award show called the Grammys for music? And then we don't have to put these people in concrete, and we can save all the space for like people who are more important. So they formed this thing called the Recording Academy, right? And the Recording Academy is made up of musicians, engineers, performers, writers, all those people, all the music people. In order to get into the Recording Academy, you have to get letters of recommendation. It's like applying for college. You have to get 2 musicians to basically sponsor you. You have to send in like an application with all this stuff, and then the Recording Academy, they have a screening process, and then they decide if they want you to join. New people join every year. This year, Addison Rae joined, Cat's Eye joined, Nikki Glaser joined. Love her. I still didn't like figure out at this point, like, how do you win a Grammy? What's the process? How do you win like album of the year? I ran into what they called an exhibit. It was a single wall, but this single wall had a bunch of different steps on how you could win a Grammy. So the Recording Academy members, they submit what they want to be reviewed by the Academy. Lady Gaga was like, I love Mayhem, and she sent it, and everyone was like, we do too. There are 95 awards. There are 95 awards given out at the Grammys. We only see 9 of them at the ceremony. The other like 86 of them, I guess they're just like mailed to your house. I don't know. I'd be okay with a mailed Grammy. That's fine. The Voting Academy decides like, okay, these are the nominees. Everyone gets to vote in up to 10 categories. I guess 10 categories, they mean like 10 awards. When you pick from those, you get to vote for 10. It's encouraged that you stay in your like field of expertise. I don't know if people go like rogue and they're like, you know what? I think this classical rock one, blah, 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 blah. You know, and they're like a pop star. I don't know how it works. This wall, did it teach me anything? Nothing that I couldn't have figured out on my own. The eligibility period for these awards is a little wonky. It's from August 31st, 2024 to August 30th, 2025. So everything that's after August 30th of 2025 of last year, so I guess like September 1st, everything from like September 1st onward. Is there a 31st?
You are dumb. Every thought in your mind is dumb. Every word you speak is dumb.
No, there is. So everything from August 31st, 2025 onward will count for the Grammy Awards that we'll see in 2027. Okay.
Alright, then. Can we get through this fast, please?
I love being surprised. I obviously know who Leon Thomas is. I am Gen Z. I obviously watched hella Victorious. Oh my god, is my phone dying? 1 second. Okay. Back before my phone dies again. It's so hard to keep up with child stars when they like branch off into their own like thing. I knew that he was a producer, and I knew that he was making music. I knew that he was doing things. Go do your things. But I never got around to listening to like his things, and that's on me. I listened to this thing, which is one of his things, Mutt. I did not know that this was gonna be the vibe. I think I said in the last video I was surprised. I was very surprised. I was very, very surprised. Leon Thomas, do you need a hug? What do you need? I'll try. Because this album, I was reading all the lyrics to it and I was like, oh my god. I feel like I'm watching Sam and Ron from Jersey Shore. This album is messy. These two, I'm pretty sure the album is like him in like a relationship that's like kind of toxic, and this album is messy. This album's really messy. My favorite song on this, Answer Your Phone, is that what it's called? Answer Your Phone. Answer Your Phone. Answer Your Phone, that's what it's called. Are you crazy? Oh my god. I had to like look away. I feel like I was like listening to the song like this. I got like secondhand embarrassment, but in like an artistic way, an artistic secondhand embarrassment. I got the same feeling when like I'm watching Perks of Being a Wallflower, where Logan Lerman like kisses Emma Watson instead of Maya Whitman. What the fuck? I got that ick. Leon Thomas, that was my favorite song of yours. I hope you win because that would be really fun. Also, Ariana, he wrote on Positions, but like, where's the Ariana feature? When are we gonna get an Ariana and Leon Thomas feature? When is that gonna happen? I don't care whose album it's on. I want to hear it.
That's what it is.
Absolutely. So you accept that accolade when they have that conversation. Push, how you feel about that when they say your brother's like...
I love it.
I gotta be so for real. I didn't know who this was. I didn't know that this was two people. And this is like a pre-established group. This isn't something that's like some new wave shit. They're a hip hop duo. Duo is two. Oh, they're brothers. Oh, I didn't know that they were brothers. Was that mentioned on the album? I really liked this album. Okay, so it's someone named Malice and Pusha T. I know Pusha T. This actually kind of helped me appreciate that I did this because I never would have listened to this album had it not been for the Grammys. I would have been missing out. I really would have been missing out. There were so many lines on this that had me like gagged, really gagged. I didn't know a single song. Not a clue who these people were. And I am really happy that I listened to this. I feel like this kind of opened my eyes. God, I need to like broaden the scope of what I'm listening to. Like, what do you mean this excellent album is out here and I just didn't know about these people? I'm actually kind of upset that I listened to it like near the end. I only listened to it yesterday or the day before that, so I haven't gotten to re-listen to it, but I will re-listen to this album. Like, trust, this album was really good.
Kim, would you stop taking pictures of yourself? Your sister's going to jail.
Chloe's gone. Here, Kim, this one.
I feel like I'm gonna...
There's actually a separate Grammys ceremony called the Latin Grammy Awards. And the regular Recording Academy decided that the category was just like not big enough for all of the people that were producing and releasing stuff. They're just as significant. The award actually is a little different looking. It's like reddish brownish at the bottom in comparison to the other one. Those already happened. The album of the year winner there was Bad Bunny for his album, which is a great segue into.
I listen to English music, I like, but I never listen. This is...
Holy shit. Oh my God. I cannot believe that this album exists. I feel like I've had this album my whole life. Like, I know like I'm gassing up Kendrick Lamar. I also have to gas up Bad Bunny. Kendrick kind of brought me to a place where I was back in New York, but as like a child. It made me feel like a 10-year-old in the back of my dad's car. This album made me feel like I was at like an after party in high school. It was crazy. It was so good. Oh my God. Oh, the praise, the accolades. This album won Album of the Year at the Latin Grammys, and I'm pretty sure it won like a bunch of others. I think it's nominated for like 6 at the general award, 6 or 7 or something like that. I think it should win every one. I could not believe how thrown back I felt. I felt so seen. This album is in Spanish, and I am supposed to know Spanish. I don't know it. So I had to like look up the lyrics while I was listening to the album. The lyrics were beautiful. Some of them were really, really like, it made me think of things where I was like, oh, no, we're not gonna do that right now. That's good. That's a really good thing that an album makes you sit there and be like, ooh, okay, ooh, we're not gonna unpack that right now. Welcome Back Midnights. I love that. Bad Bunny's album, I'm gonna pronounce it. Again, I'm gonna reiterate, I should know Spanish. Oh my God, I'm gonna butcher this. No, I don't wanna butcher it though. I actually really do want to pay it the respect it deserves because this album, it's gonna go triple platinum in my house. Why does Google AI suck? God, it's so ass. Okay, 1 second. Debí tirar más fotos. Did you hear me kind of like burp? I think it sounded pretty good.
Gente Latino.
I think I got it. What does that mean? It's something to do with photos. Like I should have taken more photos. Moving on.
Think you'll ever be a Tyler doll?
Probably not. Yeah, my fans will probably cut a hole in it and it.
Tyler, the Creator, is in the same boat. For me, I haven't listened to any of his albums fully. I just know that he's creative. I just know that he has artistic merit. I know that he is smart in a way that I won't understand. He's funny in a way that I don't get. Probably pronounced this album worse than Bad Bunny's album, and I speak this language. Chromacopa? Oh, it's not that bad. Chromacopia. I actually think that Chromacopia, like, it was the only album on here that made me like emotional. Is that weird? It was the last album I listened to. I listened to this album on the way back from the Grammy Museum. It actually like made me really emotional. I did not expect that. This album to like have specific things said that I was like, oh my God, I need to call my mom. I haven't called her in a hot minute. What did I mark as my favorite song? I Hope You Find Your Way Home. I think that's the last song on the standard album. I don't know if there's a deluxe. I only listened to the standard albums of these. That song really made me upset. The entire time I was listening to this album, I was like, I don't talk to my parents enough. Thank you, Tyler. Tyler, thank you for making me want to call my mother. I don't know if that was your intent, but that's what I took from it. I appreciate that. I thought it was really nice. You're very, very creative. I thought the Grammy Museum was a great use of $63. I had a good time. I wish there weren't that many people. I wish the Selena exhibit wasn't just a room. It did teach me a little bit. I am more excited than I was before I went into this. Definitely being in that vibe, you can kind of feel that everything was ramping up. It was a very fun thing to do that day. After listening to all 8 albums, I think last place is Swag by Justin Bieber. I'm sorry, Justin Bieber. Definitely will listen to your next body of work when I am very healthy. And then I think I don't know. Going into this, I really would have put this album as like my number 1, but after listening to all 8, I think I would have to put Sabrina Carpenter's album at number 7. I love this album. I really think she will win Album of the Year at some point. I don't think it'll be for this album. I don't think it should be for this album. I love this album. Based on this album, I don't think it's time yet, and that's okay. That's okay. Love your work, Sabrina. This was a great album. I think number 6, I would put Clips here. I wish I knew more about going into it, what it was about, and I definitely think I need to give it a re-listen. I don't know if my opinion on it will change based on the ranking, but like I feel like 6 is a good spot. Everything like 7 and up I really, really liked.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
My 5th place album, Tyler, the Creator. This album made me very emotional and made me like think about things, but it was only for a couple of songs that made me feel like that. There were a couple of songs that just breezed on by that I did not feel that way for. So I think 5 makes sense. Number 4, I would put Lady Gaga's album here. I would love if Lady Gaga won Album of the Year. I would have no complaints. I would have absolutely no complaints. I would understand it. I would get it. I would appreciate it. I would accept it. But based on what I listened to, I really, really thought that this would hold up a lot higher than the other ones on here. I was like pleasantly surprised by so many of the other albums. This is an excellent album to me, and I'll put it at 4. And then next I'll put Leon Thomas. Leon Thomas, I will pay for your therapy. Actually, I won't. But like I will recommend that you go on ZocDoc. We were talking about some shit on here. You talking about this shit will put you at number 3. I hope you win. Okay, so number 2 and number 1 are very, very close. It's between Kendrick and Bad Bunny. Both of them have really, really fantastic albums. Lots of accolades there. I think that I really want Bad Bunny's album to win. Nothing on Kendrick. If Kendrick's album wins, I'm gonna stand up on the couch. I'm gonna cheer. I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna be so happy for him. I'm gonna feel like I won. Bad Bunny's album. There has not been a single album that has been fully in Spanish that has won Album of the Year. Bad Bunny was the only person to get nominated like 3 years ago for it. He was like the first one, and now he's nominated again for this one. And I listened to the album and I thought the album was fantastic. After listening to this, I would want Bad Bunny to win Album of the Year. And that's crazy because I never would have listened to this album had I not watched this an award show. I'm really, really, really grateful that I listened to all 8 of these albums. I'm not gonna listen to everything in every category. That's insane. The Recording Academy doesn't even ask you to do that. So you know what? This year, I actually am prepared. I'm prepared for the Grammys. I know what I want to win. I think that a lot of other people should do this too. I think that if you have such strong opinions about artists winning specific awards, you should listen to everything that's in those awards awards. You should listen to every nominated body of work that's in that category. It's only fair. How are you gonna have any like conviction if you don't give everything else like a chance? Album of the year is just made up because this is just people patting each other on the back. This is nothing. This is just good fun for the rest of us simpletons. I'll do this again next year. Hope you enjoyed watching me talk shit about it. If I have anything else to say, I'll plop the camera back down and yap about it, but I think I've maxed out on the yapping. Go watch the Grammys. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on Paramount Plus. Oh, I never said what my favorite Bad Bunny song was. Oh shit, how do I pronounce that one? But yeah, don't talk shit about the Grammys unless you listen to all the album of the years.